What's up, guys? It's Brian, and we're doing a bench update because we got a lot of benching going on here. Um, so over here we got Optimus Prime, and he is being built for the Clone-A-Toy group build that me and my buddy Mooger are hosting right now. It's going on right now, and it goes through February 28th, which I believe is a Sunday. So you still got time if you want to join in. Hit me up down below for any information you need about that. So we got a lot kind of stuff piled up on here because I don't usually have this type of fiasco going on the desk here. We've got the Nascar build that we've been kind of working on and off for the last several months. I think since last summer. We've got our Nissan R390 kit we've been working on for forever. We've got a new kit on the table here. This is the Revell Rubicon kit, the one with the life guard decals. We're doing that as a special build for my niece Michaela because she's going to be coming to visit here in just a few days, and we're building a replica of her Jeep because she is a big Jeep fan, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to surprise her with something like that. I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch her videos, so I feel safe in saying this, but in this whole area right in here, we have little bits from our FA18 Hornet. That is the Blue Angels edition, and we're working on plane number 3. This was gifted to us by Pappy, and we're trying to do our best on that type of thing. So we're taking our time on it here and there. Here's the wheels from the Jeep. We did them in a gloss aluminum from Tamiya. Oh, I'm on the wrong setting. Sorry about that. There we go. So yeah, those look pretty good. We'll do a little bit of a wash on the lug nuts and bring that out. Here is our Jeep chassis. We just did some matte black on there, and then we'll go pick out some engine detail and do a little bit of light weathering. This entire forest right here is all parts for that Jeep, and I know it's kind of hard to see because there's a black computer behind there. But yeah, we have photographs that were sent to us by her father, and then the color of the Jeep is actually a color from Splash Paints. We contacted them with the color codes that my brother-in-law had sent me for the Jeep, and they were able to quickly mix up a batch and send it off to us. So that was really cool. Let's see, we've got axles and stuff. So, you guys know this Revell kit's a little bit on the simpler side. I'm hoping it's going to be okay because I think it is a generation older than the Jeep she has, but sometimes when it comes to color, as long as the color's right, we're okay. And then over here, let me fetch this. We have the actual plane for the Blue Angels, and yeah, what you see here is an experiment on my part. I thought, well, we'll just quickly shoot on some yellow here for the wingtips and stuff, and then mask it off and then go back and put on the blue. So this is a little bit of an experiment on my part. I will do some sanding on some of the glossier bits so that it doesn't, the blue paint doesn't run off or anything like that. But kind of an experiment to see how that technique works. Once again, I haven't worked on a plane in quite a long time, so I have to teach myself how to do that all over again. But and we're hoping that technique works out. I mean, we are doing our best on it and everything, but we also have to weigh that with the possibility of actually finishing it sometime this year. Sadly, we didn't get to finishing it last year. So also, we've got some crazy crap going on around the house here. I mean, if it wasn't for my airbrush giving me fits, it was the garage door breaking, and if it wasn't the garage door breaking, it was the new couch that we had just ordered and had delivered. We have one of those electric recliner type couches, and one side works fine and the other side doesn't want to work anymore. So we're dealing with that. So the airbrush that I like to use is this Paasche here. This is the Talon. I recommend this one, especially if you're not too much of an airbrusher. This is the dual action one. And that has actually come in very handy recently when we started doing our patina type of paint jobs and stuff. This guy here came with the generic needle size, which is like mid-range, and as it turns out, has been a little too small. We've been having a lot of trouble spraying clear coats. Some of the mission model stuff we were using on our Optimus Prime build seemed like they're a little too thick, and they just kept clogging up in the gun and everything. So we ordered a larger needle size, so we're swapping that out. We have a rebuild kit on the way, since this is well over 12 years old, and I believe it was used when I got it. It was a gift from somebody who's no longer in my life. So at the point when this came to me, I think it may have been used, because you could buy stuff on Amazon that's been used back then. I think you can still do that today, but not exactly sure how long a life this has had before me, but we've this has some miles on it. I freaking love it. I really like it. I also have an Iwata Neo, the pistol grip one. I'm getting more comfortable with that one because it is a different grasping technique and everything. I mean, I've been using an airbrush for such a long time. This is no big deal to me. But the pistol grip one, the pistol grip on it is so small. I actually have to keep my index finger alongside the barrel and then trigger with my middle finger. So that's because of how small everything is. It fits Linda's hand perfectly. We were intending it to be hers, but she'd rather knit. So, it is what it is. Also, we've invested in, where did it get off to here? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. A fan tip. And that just goes in place of this cap here. This fan tip here is supposed to spray up to, not including, but up to a 3-inch spray pattern. So that could be very interesting for doing clear coats, because it would be like, spray on one side of the car, you're done. Spray on the other side of the car, you're done. Go down the center, you're done. It could be just that simple. Will it be that simple? Of course not. Of course not. But you know how it is. So we're investigating rebuilding the airbrush. We've got some new needle sizes on the way, and then that fan tip that I'm actually getting kind of excited about trying out. So there's that. Over here in the car lot, we finally got a really nice coat of blue. Oh, it's driving our camera crazy. I got a really nice coat of blue on our Nascar. We're doing the Dale Earnhardt Jr. car. This is the AC Delco version. I thought it was the Oreo one, but I was wrong. So this is the AC Delco one. So that's really looking good finally. And we have clear coat on our Nissan R390. This is a Tamiya kit. And my buddies Jeff and John were giving me a hard time. They're like, you really need to clear coat over your decals. And I was like, I've never clear coat over decals before. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So finally I did it. And I immediately picked up my phone and texted both of them and said, decaling, clear coating over decals sucks. And they're like, what's wrong? So I was like, look, this is what happened. So I sent them pictures and stuff, and like, oh, looks like you forgot to clean the car body off before you sprayed your clear coat on there. So my buddy John showed me how to fix all that, and we did. And then we put on two more thin coats of clear. And I tell you what, guys, I freaking love how this looks. Yeah, there's a little bit of an orange peel here and there. I don't freaking care, because it looks so much better than it did before. So I'm really hoping that we can get this one done in just a few days or a week or two, because it's just this was the part that was holding me up, the decaling thing. And oh, here we go. Here's a flag for our buddy. Oh, that doesn't look so great under Canada, does it? Here's a flag for our buddy Travis Weeks. There you go, bud. But I do really like how it looks. Decals were old because it's much older edition than kit, so there was a bit of an issue with the decals, but I do really like how this looks. Like, it's so much better now. So decaling over. I think what I would do in the future is paint up the body, do the 2K clear, and then decal over the 2K, and then go back and then do another layer of clear over the top of all that. And I think that would look absolutely stunning. So I'm thinking that in the future I might do that for some of my race cars, because my buddy James is saying that those are now sealed and protected, and the 2K clear will protect them from yellowing because of UV and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sort of sold on that technique, and I'm going to try doing that more in the future. No, I won't be doing it on that one. No, I will not be doing on that one. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your week and enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye now.